As a freelancer, the worst fears are not getting jobs. And at Softwork, we're trying, that is our 9 to 5 in a real sense. Our work is to make sure we push all the freelance skill sets out there to all the whole companies and clients to show that we have this job at the best price and with the best professionals. So our work is to make sure every freelancer has at least two or three jobs every day. My name is Chigozie Okwara. I'm from Imo State. Studied system engineering in the University of Lagos. And I've also done some professional courses around some other top platforms to gain knowledge. So basically, from primary school, I've always been that tech guy that wants to fix the TV, that wants to fix the HDMI quality to the TV or something like that. So that was how the whole journey towards getting into university and studying engineering. I thought computer science was my thing, but system engineering was like what I saw. And I saw that there were more things attached to it, like robotics, programming, many other things, artificial intelligence and everything on system engineering. And University of Lagos too, perfect school to study that. I think they're the only school that has system engineering in Nigeria, so I applied for that. Then in school, I wanted to make extra money in school, so I became a freelancer. I started learning how to do graphic design on CorelDRAW, Photoshop. Then I would go to my uncles and tell them that, your company, I can design a logo for you. This logo is ugly. Let me do a new one for you. So they will pay me 2K, 3K, 4K. So I've been a freelancer since my year 2. The new focus, that is my goal. Not just having a platform called Softwork. My goal is to make people start getting skills. Soft skills like graphic design, web design, digital marketing, voiceovers. There are a lot of skills that you can do and learn, and you don't need to step out of your house. Just market yourself on the Instagram and Facebook and other platforms that you use to gist and argue online. Market yourself. And you see people that need these things to be done for their businesses. These businesses will still exist. All they need is freelancers that they can hit up from time to time to solve problems that need to get solved and keep moving. Now, many call center companies don't reside in Nigeria here. Most of them reside far away from Africa, but they still answer questions for Nigerians here. That's what tech has done. It was through referrals and word of mouth, or they go to universities, or they go to offices, or they just keep walking around and calling, do you know anybody that can, But what platforms like Softwork does is that you just go on the platform, you share what you have to do, what you want with the platform. I want to build a website that can aggregate all the students' biodata on the platform. What we do is look for the best software designer, web designer to handle that project. Not every web designer can handle every web project. But what we do is that we handpick, we do hand vetting, and we know the exact freelancer to work with that project, and we match them to that project. So basically, we've helped you to cut out other process of saying, how far can you do this job? Are you sure? Let me see what you've done before. No, you don't even need to know what the person has done before. Softwork is like a professional robot that helps you to find the best hands for your project. I want all our freelancers to be professionals at high stages. So we call them at random times to ask them questions about what they do. And we use some key terms. They can't hit that to answer those questions or give us the right answers we want. You know that you're not a professional. You probably just know someone that can do that thing and you say you can do it. So we don't want that type of freelancers on our platform. First of all, you sign up to softwork.xyz. You get to the platform. You click join. You click the registration button. From the button, you see a form. You fill the form. You get to your profile page. You fill your profile, put your portfolio and everything, then you receive your data. It even comes up on the platform for you to see how cool it looks. Because we're trying to create a culture. We don't want to make it too strict. Nigerians don't like when someone is taking a cut from their business. They want to handle it by themselves. They don't want to just go and look for a job that will be giving them that steady income. But we're trying to create a culture for that. So we're trying to show them how it looks by putting their profile on the platform. Then we review and we send all freelancers emails to follow them up. Are you professional? where do you work from, send us more details on what you work, just like follow-ups on you to show that we can even follow up on you as a freelancer. If you can't meet up to those criteria and those timing of response and everything, we see that you're not a professional freelancer, and we keep following you and keep guiding you to how to become a professional freelancer. We don't just throw you away. We put you behind, and we try to send you emails regularly. A verification process has been set up on Softwork, where freelancers have to send in their IDs for us to verify their passports, their national identity cards, or their driver's license if they have one. That way, we're able to ensure that freelancers have a unique identity to be able to match with employers, because employers come in with big and delicate jobs, and we don't want them to match their jobs with people that they don't know. So we try to do that verification process properly. So the dashboard has been set up to help freelancers keep tabs of their projects they've been working on, and also monitor their money being kept in escrow, and also the feedback from the employers. So employers also have their own dashboard to be able to monitor their projects that has been done by freelancers, send them messages, review what they've done, tick off their milestones. And from that dashboard, so employers can send in money to Softwork, where we hold the money in escrow. And from there, money is being sent to freelancers once the job is done. We work in a hub. So as a freelancer, you don't need to go to the office. So everybody, we are practicing what we are as a company. So, okay, only if I need to go to meet up with clients, or my other partner needs to go to meet up with clients at the office. You can't come to my house, meet up with me in my house. So those are the times we go out to work or sometimes. So we can work from anywhere. We go to anywhere, we go to any place to work, even on the beach. Any job that comes and to show commitment, and we know that it's a major job, instead of collecting 50%, we take 10%. We just did one for 5% very soon, recently, and we did it because the freelancer was super fast, and we didn't expect the job to be done so quick. So the freelancers have their teams. So however the freelancer gets done the job is however he gets done the job. Understand? But he's a professional, and it was a time for 2 weeks. He got it done in 3-4 days. It was a mobile app, and it was perfect. The employer was even shocked. We took away 5% because we want our freelancers to feel at home however we are working. An employer, a company, or a client comes to Softwork to XYZ, clicks hire. Once he clicks hire, a pop-up form comes. He fills his name, his details, the skills he wants to hire, and he describes the project of what he wants, and he sends. When you come here, you see a whole listed freelancers that are there. There's a graphic designer, there's a tutor. You come see a lot of people on here. You can see a lot of skill sets listed on here. So there are a whole bunch of talents listed on Softwork. So employers have a whole lot to gain out of here. There are issues like that where we have to send the money back to the employer. If the freelancer doesn't get the job done perfectly, and the employer still insists that he doesn't want it, that in fact it's done, he doesn't do anything, and we have issues, we have to send money back. We send money back to the employer and takes the money. But if the issues from the employer doesn't make any sense, so employers don't just want to look for trouble, we ban them from our platform, from employing from our platform. They have to tell us why they did wherever they went, or appeal to keep hiring from our platform, that type of thing, because we cherish our freelancers. Our freelancers are like gold. We need them to handle projects. So you can't just make a freelancer work for nothing and just keep going front and center and front and backwards, that type of thing. We won't plan on applying a fixed charge on initial rate you pay to request for a job, so that if that dispute works from each side, if we see that the fault is from the freelancer 100%, we return all the money back to the freelancer. It's just like a damage cost charge, so that in case the damages occurred, you don't get that money back. It just goes to all the damage you've caused. So a user coming to the platform to pay, he doesn't need to pay any charge to come to hire on the platform. It's free to put in your project on the platform.